Today, the past is the past, you know. The past knows that was here. It's a new day, bro. I'ma put it on my day. You gotta do it now. Hey, gotta stay on my grind, 'cause it's my time. My time, my time. If you with me, let me hear you say it. This is what we've been waiting for right here, y'all. This moment right here. It's my time. Come on. No, so. It's my time.
What's up, y'all? Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? Ghetto Love, what it do? Rob Sportsman Lee, D-Man Jr., the homie Derek Lincoln, what's poppin'? Focus, what up, homie? The Sweet Science in the building. Warren Henning, Black Alpha, Melanated Royalty, what's poppin'? Roderick Thomas, what it do? Donnell Bay, salute. Mo Boxing, King Jr. in the building. Mr. Shelton, what's poppin'? Devin Blocker, what it do, homie? NBA D Nice, K-Rod, Big Dog Willie, Walking Down, what's poppin', homie? Geo James in the building. I Am, Ill Will, Jay Lee, my brother Kano in the building. Ancestral Rage, what's poppin'? Stevie J, the one-hitter quitter in the building. OG, what up? Kevin Dunbar, the Queen Pink Medals, Underground Asylum, Opulent LD, Jamar 3224, David the Real, Macadocious, Ronnie L. Brown, Bumpy, what's poppin', homie? Dale Spooley in the building. David High, salute. Wesley Lee, Aki Smith, Mamba Mentality in the building. Coach, Dashiki Jones in the building. What up, Aki? Soul Power, the homie Burt, Mass Arms. Taco K, what up? Opulent in the building. Jason Elliott, Trick, TZ Frank, and still the homie Gold. BBG, 254 Dunson, what's poppin'? All right, y'all, let's get to this work, because I got work I gotta do. Like, literal work. I'm over this bitch working on the P file and shit. I'm out this bitch working on the P file. And I told y'all, first off, Champ Side is on. So if y'all want to go watch Champ Side, by all means, go hit up the Champ Side, bro. The baddest brand in the land. The baddest brand in the land is on. He's talking about pretty much the same thing I'm talking about, but you know, we have our different ways of doing it. And a lot of people be like, when they Chicago Bulls, what up, homie? A lot of people like when they go live, they want max participation. You know what I'm saying? They want the most people in the world on their live streams. You know what I'm saying? They want to get their views to the top. They want all that shit. And I'm just the opposite. All right, I'm just the opposite, bro. I love my brothers. I love my family. You know what I'm saying? So the Champ Side, the baddest brand in the land, he's on right now. So by all means, if y'all want to go to Champ Side, by all means, shit, if I wasn't doing my live, I'd be over at Champ Side. If I was doing, I would be working on my petty file, and I'd be over at Champ Side listening and shit. So just so y'all know, the Champ Side is on, and it'll be the same shit when Blue is on. If Blue Blood is on, and y'all want to hear what Blue got to say, by all means, go to Blue Blood. Shit, I'll tell you the nigga's on. All right, I'll tell you he's on. So I just want to make sure that's clear, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to jump on, like, piggyback off of Champ. That's nowhere near the case. I'm my own man, and Champ's his own man. I love Champ. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody I want to be very, very clear. I told y'all yesterday I was going to do this live. I told y'all yesterday I was going to come back here because of this shit, how it went down with Trail Bill and what's the name? Trail Bill and Batman. And on that topic, before I get into the rest of this shit, Batman called me. All right, he called me this morning, and he told me he talked to Mr. Gary Russell, and Mr. Gary Russell he's going out of town with his wife. You know, he's going out of town he'll be back Monday. So everything's still on track. You know what I'm saying? He said he'll be back Monday. He watched the live. So He knows about the whole shit, everything that went down. So he said he'll come back on Monday, and Monday he'll let everybody know what the deal is. He'll let everybody know what the deal is. Monday we'll have an answer. Skills from New Orleans, what's popping, homie? So let's get to this work. Tyson Fury is a motherfucking cheater. All right, now you're gonna go to other pages where people is fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? The people you fucking with, you know what I mean? You're gonna go over there, you're gonna listen. You're gonna go over, you're gonna be like, all right, well, this is going on and that is going on. And they're gonna be telling you shit about, well, you know, I don't really think Tyson Fury cheated. Tyson Fury cheated. If I put you in the headlock and punch you while you're in the headlock, that is cheating. Oh, well, you know, I was really talking about the gloves, and, you know, I'm really talking about the spike water, and I was really talking about all this other stuff. That's what I'm really talking about. I'm not really talking about that cheating. Cheating is cheating. He was deducted a point for cheating. Cheating is cheating. So let's start there. Let's make sure that we get this very, very fucking clear. Let's get it clear. Cheating is cheating. If you rob a bank for millions of dollars, and then you rob a grocery store for mad motherfucking meat, steakums, you are a thief. Okay? You're a thief. If you rob a grocery store for steakum and you rob a bank for $1 million, you are a thief. There's no differentiation in between that. It's not like, oh, well, you know, well, that was millions of dollars, so you know that's different. Yeah, this is just a thing of steakum. That's all it was. This is just a thing. Okay, let me say this again. If you rob a bank for $1 million and you rob a grocery store for a pack of bologna, you are a thief. All right? You understand that? Tyson Fury is a cheater. He is a cheater. That's just what it is. A cheater. Period. There is no, well, you know, he's not that much of a cheater, or he's not that much of it. No, you either are or you are not. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be like, well, you weigh 600 pounds. You're not. You're only a little fat. You're not that fat. You're only a little fat. You're not that fat. You're a little fat. FYI, I don't see any trolls because I did not open this up on my YouTube. That's the only way I'm going to see a troll, if I open this up on my YouTube. Just so y'all know. So fire off. This is not opened up on YouTube. You don't see me looking at my YouTube screen, and you don't see none of that. I'm looking straight here. I may open it up on my YouTube. Then again, may not. Terry Smoot was popping. I know you trolling. I know. Anyways, let's get back to this work. Yeah, you're a little pregnant. Yeah, Kano, you're just a little pregnant. That's all. You're a little pregnant. You're not all the way pregnant. I mean, you only have a little baby bump, so you're just a little bit pregnant. That's all. You're not all the way. You're just a little pregnant. That's all, just a little bit. Now let's get to this. So this guy comes in, this troll comes in, and I'm glad he came in. I'm glad this guy came in, you know, hating on Deontay Wilder, saying what he just said. I'm glad. Perfect timing. It couldn't have got no perfect. It could. Now I am going to look at something. I ain't looking at I'm not looking at that. But I am going to bring something up. The timing couldn't have been more perfect for this fucking troll to come in just then and talk about Deontay Wilder's dent. Couldn't have been more perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. So here I am, chilling. All right, chilling. Working on a petty video. This dude, Daniel Pineda, who I have blocked multiple times, the same nigga that sent me a fucking address to Popeyes. The same one, talking about, oh, you need to come to California so I can fight you. So you want me to leave Texas, go to California, just so you can fight me? I understand. So again now, this fucking guy, Daniel Pineda, that is not him. All right? Daniel Pineda was on my live like 2 years ago. That should tell you how long he'd been dick riding. He was on my live about 2 years ago. He's a little short, fat Mexican dude, but yet he puts this picture up as if that's him. Well, I wouldn't give a fuck if that's you, your brother. I wouldn't give a fuck who it is, just so everybody understands. But that's not the Daniel Pineda that got on live. That is not him. But whatever. So you send me the address to Popeyes about how you want to fight me. You start doing all this weird ass shit, but you're on my live. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you, but you come to my page to tell me to go to your state to fight you because you don't like what I'm saying. You don't like the facts. You don't just leave my page. You don't just fucking leave. Nope, you got to stay here. And then you make multiple accounts to come back under multiple different Daniel Pinedas. I blocked you on IG. I blocked you on Twitter. I blocked this nigga multiple times on IG, multiple times on Twitter, multiple times on Instagram. And yet he comes back up and goes to Facebook to send me something from Facebook. All right. Sending me fucking weird ass pictures to talk to me about how Deontay Wilder is trash. So I'm sitting here like, what sense could it possibly make for people to say they don't like Deontay Wilder, they hate Deontay Wilder, they want to disrespect Deontay Wilder at all times. They want to shit on him, they want to make fucking fake ass accounts and disrespect the man at all times. What can it possibly be? What could be the diagnosis in a man's head to go through all of this just to hate on? Bro, I hate Dillian White. I fucking hate that dude. I can't stand him. You don't see me making multiple fucking accounts and for Dillian White. I don't go to his page. I don't like him. I don't go places where people are talking positively about him. I don't go there. But yet, you pussies feel the need to shit on Deontay, but you must come here to tell me. You must. You feel the need that no matter what's going on, you're going to watch everything Deontay does. You're going to watch everything about Deontay. You're going to watch every video that someone makes about him. You're going to watch every fucking, you're going to read every article someone writes about him. You're going to watch every video. You're going to look at every picture. Everything. If someone speaks about him negatively, you're right there like, yeah, see, yeah, that's the reason. That's what it is. That's why that's what it is. I hate him. Yeah, see, yeah, I hate Deontay. He's never done nothing to anybody. Nothing. You don't see him out in the club with multiple bitches. He's at home with his family. You don't see this man with mad jewelry and shit in the club popping bottles. You don't see nothing. He's at home. You don't see any of that. Everything that you can use to hate on black people with, oh, they've got so many rims and all these Jordans and all these chains and necklaces and all this stuff, and they out here popping bottles in the club with all these hookers. You don't see none of that with Deontay. None of it. But you hate him anyway. You hate him anyway. He's done nothing to you but give you what you want to see. Knockouts. The same thing that y'all shitted on Floyd for not doing. Oh, I don't really. Listen, Floyd's a bum. He's a runner. All he does is run. He don't stand there and fight Mexican style. He don't give us the knockouts. Floyd's got feather fist and blah, blah, blah. Deontay Wilder comes in and is exactly the opposite. Oh, I hate Floyd because he's going to Gucci and he's doing all this. Deontay Wilder, exactly the opposite. 100% opposite of Floyd Mayweather. Two sides of the coin. And you hate him for the exact opposite reasons. So you hated Floyd because he didn't give the knockouts, and you hate Deontay Wilder because all he gives you is knockouts. God works in mysterious ways. But anyways, this guy can sending me weird-ass pictures, which I didn't open up, because to me, like I said, I thought this nigga sending me dick pics. I ain't opening shit up. But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, the symptoms of these people who do nothing but watch Deontay Wilder at all times. And the nigga's watching me now. I guarantee you, this Daniel Pineda dude is watching me right now. Guaranteed. I'll put a stack on it right now that this fucking fag-ass nigga Daniel Pineda is watching me right now. Put a stack on it. But anyways, I'm just like, I don't understand how a motherfucker can go out of their way to watch, to read, to listen, to know everything about a person that they don't like for no reason whatsoever. But I figured it out. Notice, y'all, check something. When I told y'all that nigga Daniel Pineda is watching me right now, 2 niggas left the chat. When I said I'll put a stack that the nigga Daniel Pineda is watching me right now, my shit dropped by 2 people. FYI. FYI. Anyways, I figured it out, yo. I figured out the reason why these fucking weirdos. And then it just dropped by another 2. Then it just dropped by another 2. So I figured out the reason why these fucking weirdos can't go nowhere. I figured it out. I figured it out. It all makes sense to me now. All makes sense. It all makes sense. Y'all niggas is fucking homosexuals. Blatant, raging homosexuals. Raging. It's a full forest fire of homosexuality. It's a California forest fire. It can't be stopped. Of homosexuality. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm sitting here like, yo, what other diagnosis is there? What other diagnosis? Because I do not go places where I don't like the people talking. I don't go places where I don't like what they're talking about. I don't go. All right? I won't be there. You won't see BFTB there. You will not see me there. All right? You will see BFTB everywhere but there. You won't. You will not see me there. All right? At all. Y'all motherfuckers are raging homosexuals. Pure raging. And y'all see something that you love, and you can't stop looking at it. You can't stop. Now, you could just come out the closet. Don't come out the closet over here. But I'm just saying, bro, I can't stop looking at beautiful women. All right? So, I get you. Just go somewhere to get what you want to get. Go somewhere else. Me, BFTB, I can't stop looking at beautiful women. Beautiful women, that is the greatest thing that God put on planet Earth is beautiful women. Can't stop looking at them. Now, in your eyes is something totally different. You can't stop looking at men's penis. You can't stop looking. So I totally understand why you fucking weirdos come back here every fucking day. Why everything Deontay Wilder does, you watch. That's big, powerful, black man. And all you fucking weirdos can think about is being fucking plow drived. Yo, all you, hold up, bro. All you fucking weird ass niggas can think of is being Goldberg speared by BBC. That's all you can think of. It makes total sense. Bro, it took a while because, you know, when you're not gay, you don't think that way. It took a while, but I'm sitting here, bro. I'm just like, now, motherfucker, I heard 7A say it many times. Many times, bro. I heard him say it many times. Heard him say it many times. Oh, well, you know, these guys are raging homosexuals. They're raging homosexuals. But I thought the general was just like, just talking, just clowning y'all motherfucking weirdos. That's what I thought. I thought the general was just clowning. But the reality of the matter is, he's not clowning. Now I had to open up my now I got my YouTube opened up. Now I got my YouTube opened up. All right, bet. Now let's get to this. Let's get to this shit. Hold on a second, bro. When the motherfuckers when Bftb comes on, this is what hold on a second, y'all. When Bftb comes on, these fucking raging homosexuals this is these raging homosexuals, bro. Hey, y'all, these motherfuckers, bro. All right, let's get back to this work. So it makes total sense now. Makes sense. All right, makes sense. Now, the reality of this matter, they don't give a fuck about Tyson Fury. They don't get Anthony the Ground. What up? My homie Anthony Hernandez, my familia is in the building. Salute. Mo Green was popping. Syndicate J, I see you. The beautiful, gorgeous Tay-Tay's in the building. Bro, listen, they don't care. Let's just be real with ourselves. Let's be very, very real, because you got, in order to understand not their homosexuality, fuck all that. No, in order to understand the mindset of why they disrespect Deontay, you got to go to the beginning. They don't care about Tyson Fury. No one does. No one cares. No one, they don't care about Anthony Joshua. Young Merv the Cutman, salute. Jeff the producer in the building. They do not care. All right. If they cared about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, if they cared, that would be the story. It would be irrelevant. Irrelevant what Deontay Wilder says, does. It would be irrelevant. Irrelevant, y'all. They do not care about Anthony Joshua. They do not care about Tyson Fury. Those guys are supposed to be fighting. but they're talking about Deontay Wilder and Mark Breland. They do not care about the fucking boxing match. They don't. They want to see a powerful black man broken. Now, you guys can say whatever the fuck you want. Tell yourself however you want to tell it. However you want to tell it. Oh, well, no, that's not really what it is. It's not really. Then if that's not what it is, then why are you watching Deontay Wilder? Did he lose? Didn't Deontay Wilder lose? So why are you worried about him? Didn't Fury win? So why are you talking about Wilder? Didn't Anthony Joshua beat Andy Ruiz? Isn't Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury about to fight for undisputed? So why are you talking about Wilder? What are you talking about Wilder for? I'm not talking about Dillian White. I'm not talking about Povetkin either. Not talking about Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois lost. Not talking about Herkovich or Usyk. I don't care. But you motherfuckers stop everything you do just to talk about Deontay Wilder. That's it. The Brothers UK, salute, homie. You literally, the only reason, again now, I'm taking y'all to the root. You know, up north we say root, but you know, down south and shit, they say root. Take it to the root. The root cause of all of this is to see a powerful black man broken. Nothing more, nothing less. A powerful black man in Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, who the only way to do anything to him is to put hands on him. That's it. It's the only way. There is nothing else you can do to him. So since you know that, then all you're doing is trying to kill him by slander. Because you can't do nothing else. You're trying to kill him with slander. Slander. Jack Johnson, facts. Muhammad Ali, they did the same thing to Ali. They did the same thing to Ali. Same thing. Or you're a traitor to your country. You're a piece of shit. I can't stand you. I hate you, because he wouldn't go to Vietnam. You couldn't fuck him up. Ali was walking in the streets of Philly. He was walking in the streets consistently, all the time, by himself. Always in the public, talking to the people. You wasn't going to put these on Ali, because Ali would fuck you up. So you wasn't going to put these. You weren't going to do nothing. But you're going to shit on him, disrespect him in the media, slam him, crucify him in the media. He's a traitor. Just leave. If you don't love your country, just get out of it. Deontay Wilder has done nothing to anybody but fight for his family. That's all he's done. Prince Hakeem, salute. That's all he's ever done. All he's ever done is get in a boxing ring and fight fair and square. That's it. Fair and square. He has been outweighed dramatically by damn near everybody he's ever fought. And he has one loss in 44 fights, and he was robbed in that one and cheated. And in that one, he told his corner, I'm going to go out on my shield if I'm going out. Do not throw the towel, and they threw it anyway. When he was on his feet. On his feet. This is a man with disgusting God-given power. This is a man who Mark Breland himself said, I can't hold the punching bag. The punching bag. I can't hold the bag too long because I dislocated my shoulder with Deontay punching a punching bag. The power of this man punching a bag dislocated the shoulder of a man holding it. But you throw the towel in with that same man still on his feet while it was not stopped. All right? He was not knocked out. He was not stopped. Deontay Wilder was on his feet. On his feet. A man with that power. A man with that much heart. The same guy that was getting bombs thrown on him by Luis Ortiz. Bombs. He was taking bombs. Consistent bombs. And his heart wouldn't allow him to go down. Would. He was getting punched blatantly in the back of the head by Tyson Fury. He was held in a headlock, leaned on by a damn near 400-pound man, and still punched over and over and over and over again. And the referee took 1 point. Gave him a warning, but took only 1 point. Tyson Fury did it 12 times. 12 times he put him in the headlock, not just leaned on him. He put him in the headlock and wrapped his arm around the neck and punched him while in the headlock and still leaning on him. And even after all of that, the man still got up. But they give Fury credit. Well, Fury got up, though. Fury beat the count. Fury got up. There was no count for Deontay Wilder when they threw the towel in. There was no count. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all just want to talk about what Mark Breland said about Deontay Wilder. You don't want to talk about, oh, well, Fury got up. Fury got up, though. Fury got up. But Fury got up. Oh, the count wasn't long. Oh, no, the count. But Fury got up. He was unconscious by his own words. Deontay Wilder was on his feet. On his feet. And the man who holds the punching bag, who got his shoulder dislocated by Wilder punching a punching bag through the towel. That guy. So if anybody knows how hard Deontay Wilder hits, it's Mark Breland. And Mark Breland threw the towel with Wilder on his feet. But y'all are telling me there's no, come on. No, Mark Breland saved him. Mark Breland saved him. Well, who did Mark Breland save? Think about this. Think about it. Let this sink in. Who did Mark Breland really save? Because Mark Breland could have threw the towel in when Luis Ortiz was punching on Deontay Wilder. Consistently, not like Tyson Fury was just throwing punches that Deontay Wilder's high guard was blocking a lot of. Luis Ortiz was landing clean shots, bombs, boom, 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 bombs, straight bombs on Deontay Wilder's. On his head, Deontay Wilder tried to hide his head. He was landing clean body shots. There's two people who you can say Mark Breland saved. Two. Both of these, well, one of them is opinion. The other one is facts. One of them that he saved is the opinion. Himself. Now, when I say himself, There's a lot riding on that. There's multiple layers. This is all my opinion, okay? This is all speculation, all my opinion. But it's based on a lot of shit. I'll wrap it together towards the end. Mark Breland, this is BFTB's opinion that Mark Breland saved himself. You were paid by mob people. You were paid to do a job. Your job was not working because Deontay Wilder kept getting up. This is my opinion. My opinion. I don't have no facts towards this, but this is my opinion. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't have no facts to it. I do have facts towards it, but they're a speculation. They're a speculation. All right, there's a speculation based off of some other stuff with the mob dude, that fucking white mob dude. Fuck him. I don't give. This is America. I don't give a fuck about him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that fucking Shanahan, Manahan, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck him. I'm not being careful with nothing. Fuck him. How about that? Anyways, I'll get back to saying what I was saying. Oh, be careful who you talk about. Fuck you. Fuck him and fuck you. Be careful on this dick, bitch, nigga. Anyways, let's get back to what I was saying. So, the person that was saved, one of the person who was saved, was Mark Breland himself. All speculation. But based on some facts of mob ties. Now, let's say something. Let's say something now. Don King has mob ties, or had mob ties, or however you want to call it. He had those ties. Salute to my homie Jerome in the Cashapp. I appreciate you, King. Definitely appreciate you. Much love, much respect to you, homie. Appreciate the Queen Alma Huertas in the Cashapp. Salute, Queen. Now, hear me out. Don King stomped a man and shot a man, killed him, and got like probation. Let me say this again. Don King killed a man. He shot a man in the back, leaving because he thought the man was robbing his illegal gambling house. Let me say this again. Let me say this one more time for y'all. Tertiary. Don King has mob ties. He shot a man and killed a man. Shot him, killed him, stomped another to death. Shot this man and killed him. Shot him in the back. All right? Shot him in the back and killed him because he thought this man was robbing his illegal gambling house. And he got nothing. Nothing. He got nothing. These are facts. Oh, Boxing UK. What up, Boxing UK? Hey, yo, what I want you to do, Boxing UK, man, hey, let your mom know her pussy is trash. I ain't never fucking her again. Dead ass. Now, I tried to give the bitch a shot. All right? Bitch fucking all in my DMs. I tried to give her a shot. I will never fuck her again. The pussy's trash. Trash. How the fuck you have cold and wet pussy? Bitch, pussy was wet as a motherfucker for BF. But the shit was cold. How the fuck you got cold pussy? Yo, I don't know if you motherfuckers is corpses up, bro. Nigga, I'll never fuck your mom again. All right? Never. That bitch is cut off. She will never get no BFTB dick again, ever. All right? Ever. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker talk about sending you to the store and shit. All right. Whatever, homie. What they call him over there for some figs? Send him for some figs. Oh, send him to the store for some figs. The bitch sent you to the store for some figs. Then she gave me some cold, wet pussy. Now, the pussy was wet, but it was cold. How the fuck you get cold pussy? Bitch, put it in the microwave. If you want me to fuck, put the pussy in the microwave. All right? Put it in the microwave. It get wet. It do. But how the fuck do you give me some cold, wet pussy? Tell your mom to microwave that shit. Get a fucking air fryer and sit on that motherfucker. Now let's get back to this work. Let's get back to this work. The facts are mob ties are real. The facts are that mob ties are real. The speculation is that there's a tie with Mark Breland and this Clanahan dude, this Clanahan. That's the speculation. The facts are mob ties are real. Hence the reason why this guy is getting locked the fuck up or on the run or whatever the fuck he is. Whatever he is. Because mob ties are real. You fucking idiot. Which is the reason why I was talking to you about Don King killing a man. Killing a man and getting away with it. Two people stomped one to death and shot one in the back and got away with it. Why? Mob ties. So what you guys expect me to believe? You expect me to believe that Don King and his mob ties can get away with murder, but someone can't spike Wilder's water? No, I want you to let this sink in now. I want you to let this sink in. Mob ties with Don King can allow him to get away with murder. But mob ties can't allow water to be spiked. Listen, show me proof. Fuck you. There you go. There you go. There's your proof. Mr. Shelton in the Cashapp Salute King. He say, fuck Mark Breland. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. Now let's speak about Mark Breland while we're on that, because I wanted to draw y'all. I had to start from the beginning, and I'm drawing y'all in. Real name is Farhan. All right, well, salute to you, Farhan. Whatever the fuck that is. Real Indian. All right, cool. Whatever. Anyways. So Mark Breland, who was in Deontay Wilder's training camp for Deontay Wilder's whole career. Mark Breland, who Deontay Wilder could have been fired because people was telling Deontay Wilder to get rid of Mark Breland years ago. Because people were saying, Mark Breland ain't teaching Deontay Wilder shit. Shout out to India. People were saying, Mark Breland is not teaching Deontay Wilder nothing. Get rid of him. Deontay Wilder can't box for shit. He's trash. He's horrible. Get rid of him. Deontay Wilder needs to fire Mark Breland and Jay Diaz and start all over again. Get a new team. Get in this guy or that guy and bring in this guy or bring in that guy. They'll show him how to box. They were saying that for years. Since 2014, they were saying that. Before he won the title, they were saying to get rid of Mark Breland and Jay Diaz. Get rid of him. He can't box for shit. Deontay Wilder can't box for shit. Get rid of him. You need to get a new trainer. Then when he won the title, get rid of him. They're not teaching him anything. Deontay Wilder's trash. He's horrible. He's garbage. You need to get rid of him. Mark Breland's trash. Oh, well, Mark Breland wasn't even that good. Mark Breland wasn't even that good. Mark Breland got knocked out by such and such. Mark Breland got knocked out by this guy. Mark Breland's garbage. He's trash. Who the fuck is Jay Diaz? Jay Diaz is horrible. You need to get rid of both of them. They're garbage. They're trash. You need to hire new trainers so they can train you how to box because you can't box for shit. 4 years saying that. Years and years and years. Mysteriously, when Mark Breland throws the towel in, all of a sudden, he's the greatest trainer ever. Justice for Mark Breland. Deontay Wilder got rid of Mark Breland. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Mainstream media, I can't believe he fired him. This is crazy. Deontay Wilder's mentally gone. He's mentally broken. He fired Mark Breland. Because he fired Mark Breland, he's mentally broken. Peep game. Peep game. All of this crazy shit, right? All of this crazy shit with this Shanahan, Canahan, Millihan, whatever the fuck this hand job, whatever the fuck his name is. All this weird ass shit going on. Oh, the Irish mob. The Irish mob, mate. The Irish mob, mate, and Shanahan, Killahan, and Millihan, and Phillahan, and Handjob. The Irish mob, mate. The Irish mob. It's the Irish mob. The Irish. Do you look at the Irish mob? It's the look of the Irish mob, mate. The Irish mob. It's been going on for how long? How long has it been going on with this Shillahan, Killahan, Millihan? What has this been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Some shit like that. It probably was longer than that now that I think about it. Because they been investigating this guy for months. They've been investigating him for months, but it's been hot and heavy over the past couple of weeks. And it's just getting heavier and heavier and heavier. What has it been? It's been like 2 weeks now. About 2 weeks. Didn't Mark Breland, didn't they split last year? Last year. Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder split last year. And let me do y'all one better. Deontay Wilder did not fire him from his full camp. Deontay Wilder removed him from his corner. Facts. I promise you on everything what I'm saying is fact. I know this for a fact. I know it for a fact. Horse's mouth type stuff. He removed the man from his corner, not his camp. Said, hey, we're like family here. You did something that I didn't want you to do, but we're like family here. So he removed him from his corner, not his camp, until recent. And then he removed them all together. Joey Ricardo was popping. Now, again, peep game. The Millihan, Killahan, Shillahan, hand job dude, whatever the fuck his name is, the Irish. Look at the Irish. Whatever the fuck his name is. That guy, it's hot and heavy. Everything's going crazy. All the spotlight's on him and Fury. And then magically and deliciously, Lucky Charms ass nigga, Mark Breland does an interview talking about Deontay Wilder. How ironic. Why the fuck didn't you been do this interview? Who you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? So all the heat's on you, all the pressure's on you, everybody's looking at you, all eyes on you on some Tupac shit. And then mysteriously, Mark Breland does an interview about Deontay Wilder out the fucking blue. Out the blue. What's the reason for this interview? What is the reason? And why didn't you do it months ago? Who do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? So you can shift the spotlight off of you onto Deontay Wilder. Really? So when I say I don't have the smoking gun of, oh yeah, here's the tie from Killahan Zillahan or hand job to Mark Breland. Here's the tie. I have here's the link between the two. Why are you doing an interview about Deontay Wilder right now? When this Killahan hand job dude is all up in the fucking media. Why are you doing an interview about Deontay Wilder right now? Wilder ain't fighting nobody. He's trying to fight Fury. What's the goal behind you doing an interview? Speaking about Deontay Wilder right now, where is the guy that Dillian White fired? Speaking about him, you know, the guy that Dillian White fired right before getting knocked out by Povetkin. Where is that guy? The white guy, because you know Dillian White fired the black guy and hired the white guy, and then fired the white guy right before getting knocked out by Povetkin. Where is the white guy doing interviews talking about how Dillian White will never be Povetkin and blah, blah, blah? Where is he at? So when I say mob ties, you connect the dots. Don't ask me. You connect the dots. You connect them. So a man in Mark Breland who holds the punching bag for Deontay Wilder and dislocated his shoulder from Deontay Wilder punching from the other side on the bag. It dislocated his shoulder. He had to go to the hospital. Couldn't hold the bag no more. This guy mysteriously throws the towel in for Tyson Fury, a guy who is a feather-fisted puncher, a guy who Deontay Wilder got up how many times? 3, 4? He got up. If Tyson Fury hit that hard, Deontay Wilder wouldn't have got up. Let me say it again. If Tyson Fury hits that hard, Wilder would not have gotten up. No. Let Deontay Wilder hit you like that. You ain't getting up. It only takes one for him. Tyson Fury hit the man cleanly behind the head. Cleanly. Wilder's head was down. He punched down on the back of his head. Clean. If Deontay Wilder hits you, you're done. You fuck around and die. That's the reason why you don't get hit in the back of the head, because it's softer back there. There's less skull back there. The damage is more back there. That's why it's illegal to hit back there. But Tyson Fury can do it. And Deontay Wilder gets up. But this man throws the towel. You've been with him. With Luis King Kong Ortiz. The first fight where he was taking bombs. You didn't throw the towel. You did not throw the towel. At all. At all. You know, when Deontay Wilder said, yeah, you know, I was buzzed, is what it was. With that, I was buzzed. And Deontay Wilder was visibly shaking, visibly, with Louis King Kong Ortiz. Visibly. A known power puncher. A skilled power puncher who knows how to punch correctly. Which is where you get the power from, is correct punches. Not the slappy punches with the elbow bent, where motherfuckers slap hit like that. No, the ones with the elbow out. When you come down, it's power. He throws like that. Tyson Fury does not. He did not. Now, Tyson Fury's jabs, yes, he threw them straight. But I say all that for you guys to connect the dots. Connect the dots. You don't throw the towel when he is taking bombs against Louis King Kong Ortiz. You allow him to continue because you know the God-given power that he has. And in the heavyweight division, it takes one. It takes one. We on the outside are looking at this like, man, yeah, Deontay Wilder can punch. Mark Breland is holding the bag, holding the mitts, wearing the gear, taking those punches. He feels it. He knows what these fighters are getting hit with. Don't tell me, oh, well, you know, I wanted to just save him. Then why didn't you save him from Louis King Kong Ortiz? A more of a pure boxer. A more of a pure puncher who was landing clean shots. Why didn't you throw the towel then? Here's BFTB's thought process. Here's BFTB. Mark Breland, you were paid. This is my thought process. This is my opinion. You were paid. You were paid by this fucking killer hand job dude. You was paid by him nicely. He gave you a nice bag. Your job was to put something in the water that Tyson Fury refused to drink. Did y'all thought I forgot? I didn't. Because when they brought the fucking water bottle to give Tyson Fury asked, where'd you get that from? What does it matter where you got an unopened bottle of water from? What does it matter? So let me guess. Getting an unopened bottle of water from Walmart and ShopRite is different. I'm asking the question. Is getting an unopened bottle of water from Walmart and ShopRite, is it different? It's an unopened bottle of fresh water. Tyson Fury refused it because it came from Wilder's side. He refused it. I can go to fucking Piggly Wiggly's and get a fresh, unopened bottle of water, and it'll be just as good as if I went to motherfucking Louis Vuitton and they gave me a fresh, unopened bottle of water while I'm shopping. It'd be the same thing from the Louis Vuitton store and Piggly Wiggly's. It's the same thing. A fresh, unopened bottle of water. Yet Tyson Fury refused it. So again, I didn't speak on Mark Breland for a long time, but I'm going to now because I'm an analytical thinker. And as an analytical thinker, when things don't make sense, I make them make sense. If they don't make sense, I'll make it make sense. It's either this or it's that. If it's this, okay, that's making sense. If it isn't what's making sense, then it's that. It either makes sense or it doesn't. So I'm going to make it make sense, or I know there's some shit right here that's fucked up. All right, with the spike water, you know, Bftb had speculations. I had thought processes of it. I'm sitting here like, man, Yes, Tyson Fury said that about the water, and Tyson Fury said that they was spiking his water during the Vladimir Klitschko fight. They tried to spike my water. He wore stilts. Tyson Fury made all kinds of shit up. And then the media, when they was doing the media for the rematch, came in and check the question that the one chick asked. Some fucking white chick came in and she asked Vladimir Klitschko, now since you can't cheat Tyson Fury, it was some shit on the lines of this. These are not the words verbatim, but it was on the lines of this. Now that you can't cheat Tyson Fury, do you really think you can beat him? That's what she asked Vladimir Klitschko. That's what she asked. But nobody wants to ask a tough question like that to Tyson Fury. But anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Someone, whether it was Mark Breland or not, someone was it this fight, there was too much money on the line for Tyson Fury to lose this fight. There was too much money. All right. There was too much money. That Shanahan job dude had too much banking on Tyson Fury winning. So if you are in the mob where you can manipulate shit, where I just showed you, I just told you that fucking Don King was mob affiliated and killed 2 people and is still walking around here right now, only in America. Killed 2 people, shot one in the back and stomped one to death. Shot one in the back at an illegal gambling house and got away with it because of mob ties. So if mob ties can allow you to get away with double homicide, mob ties can allow you to, and this is a black man. This ain't a white dude. Don King is a black dude. And the mob ties that he had with the white mob allowed him to get away with double homicide. Do you really think they can't cheat a fighter in boxing? In boxing, you can't cheat a fight. Okay, so now that we can all agree that if I am tied to the mob and I can get away with a double homicide, murder, I can get away with that because I'm tied to the mob, then we can agree that I can fix a fight. I mean, if you don't agree with that, let me know. If you don't agree that mob ties in the modern era, because he killed this man in what, the 90s? Some shit like that, the 80s, 90s? That's modern time. So I just want to make sure we can agree that if I can get away with a double homicide because I'm tied to the mob, I can get away with a double homicide, that I can fix a fight. We can agree. Facts, Kamara. Mob ties, they are associated mob ties with the murder of Kennedy. Mob ties with the murder of Kennedy. But they can't fix a fight. Okay, so we can agree. We can agree that money in the mob can do these things. We can agree. Now let's try to figure out how and why and what. If Mark Breland comes out and says, oh no, I spiked the water, I definitely didn't do that. I've never heard him say, I definitely didn't do that. I heard him say, spike, oh, no, they say I spiked the water. Yeah, he did a little jail time. He got off. A little jail time for a double homicide is not anything. I'll do a few months or a year for double homicide too. A year or a few months for a double homicide is nothing. So when you say he did do a little jail time, okay, so how much jail time should you be doing for a double murder? Listen, bro, y'all really need to stop. Really need to stop. Y'all really need to stop. Really need to stop. Y'all really need to stop. Y'all really need to stop. Okay, so Kaz comes in and says, killed the first victim in 54, next in 67. Nigga, do you think you're fucking fact-checking me, nigga? It don't change the fucking scenario, dumbass nigga. It don't change. It should be worse in the 50s, dummy. Because they was lynching niggas in the 50s. Kaz, they were fucking lynching people, you motherfucking idiot. So it would be worse. That man should have died. He should have got lynched. They should have killed him. He should be on death row right now for a fucking murder. In the 50s, dummy, they were turning dogs on niggas and letting the fucking hoses loose. Moron. Fucking idiot. Trying to fact check me. Bro, Kaz, I see you say you're not disagreeing with me. You're not disagreeing. I get it. There's no reason to fact check me. You're making it worse. All right, it's making worse by saying the 50s. You should have let it stay where it was at. Because it makes it even worse, Kaz. It makes it worse, homie. Worse. It may, and again, listen, I'm not going to shit on you, Kaz. I'm not shitting on you. But it makes it worse that you're saying the 50s. That's worse. Don King should have died. He should be on death row. There's niggas from the 50s who are on death row in jail right now for less. For less. Less. Right now. On death row. For less. There's a dude that just died. They just executed this man last year. In Texas. They executed that man last year. And he was just a part of a crime, a part of a murder. He didn't even kill the motherfucker. He was just affiliated with it. And they killed that man last year. Don King murdered a motherfucker. 2, and got away with it for mob ties. Mob ties. The generals in the building salute. The generals say MTK Global is a front for Daniel Handjob's crime family. All them UK media outlets and 70% of the American boxing media work for them. We are the last holdouts in the LDBC. And I ain't going nowhere. Hold up. My nigga Kaz is good people, bro. That's my nigga. That's my nigga Kaz. But Kaz know you in the graveyard. He know anybody can get it. Hold up. There was a fake Kaz. There was a fake Kaz that was before, so let me make sure I get you that wrench, Kaz. Let me make sure I get you that wrench. Kaz good people. That's my nigga Kaz. That's my nigga. But he know you in the graveyard like anybody else. He know anybody can get it, so it's all good. But I need to address this for y'all, bro. I need to address this so that everybody you understand. Now, if you want to, now when it comes to us, when it comes to black people, it's always show me proof, give me facts. You need concrete evidence from one to the next. Concrete. And even the concrete evidence ain't good enough. But when it's somebody else, oh well, you know. No, I don't know. Well, you know, yeah, well, whatever. Show me all the proof. I need to show me this. Show me all of that. I need to see it. Oh, show me the whole video. Oh, well, what did he do though? Oh, I mean, nah, homie, nah. You're not getting that one with me. You're not getting that one with me. All right, you're not getting that one. Mark Breland was associated with this some way or another. Some way or another. You're not a man who is holding the punching bag, whose shoulder gets dislocated by the man punching it. You're telling the whole world, oh, I can't really hold the punching bag. I can't really hold the punching bag, for Deontay, because when Deontay, when he throws a punch, I dislocated my shoulder, had to go to the hospital, because when he throws, I can't really hold. You're not telling the whole fucking world that. Dick riding, and then all of a sudden, well, there's they say spike the water, spike the water, like come on. But you didn't deny it. It's spike the water. Spike the water. It's not what I know what I spike the water. Like, come on, man. Listen, his career is over with. And so since my career is over with, then his career is over with. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, I knew something was at that point. When this nigga, Mark Breland, reiterated what trolls say. When he reiterated what the fucking trolls say. How is a man with one loss and 40 fucking knockouts and victories with one loss, how is his career over? You repeated what trolls say. But you think I don't hear this shit? Trolls say this. No, oh, yeah, Wilder just needs to retire. He just needs to retire. Then why isn't Anthony fucking Joshua retired? He got one loss. Daniel Dubois needs to retire. He got one loss. Vasyl Lomachenko should have retired a long fucking time ago. Jermell Charlo should retire. Retire. You have one loss. Fucking retire. Any fighter who gets one, bro, Derek Chisora should be dead. Fuck retirement. That motherfucker should have died of old age. He got 50 fucking 4 losses. Cinnamon Clitoris, retire. I'm sitting here like listening to this man say, bro, I was listening to the interview and I'm like, yo, you's a fucking snake, dude. You are a motherfucking snake, man. You know good and damn well how they shit on Deontay Wilder and disrespect Deontay Wilder for nothing. You, of all people, know this man's character. He calls you family. He could have fired you a long time ago when it was in style to fucking hop between trainers, and he kept you. And you waited, and you threw the towel, and then you just shitted on him. Then you shitted on him. Then you shitted on him after he went to the world and fought for you all because you were his family. You were his family. When everybody was telling him to fire you, get rid of Breland, get rid of Jay Diaz, get a new team. He said, that's my family. And you shitted on him. You threw the towel in, and then you came back down and doubled up. For what reason? For what reason? Listen, what reason? What would it? That'd be like me, Bftb, right? Starting what I started because of 7-8 Sports TV. This is what I did, all because of 7-8. Basically, fucking forced me to do it because I'm just good at it. He saw something in me that I didn't. So here's the graveyard. So that'll be me shitting on 7-8, backstabbing him. Then waiting a few months until the person that paid me to backstab 7-8 is in the shit that he is on that person. And then doubling down because 7-8 is popping. Let me give you that scenario again. Let me give it to you again. Because when I give it to you, when I say Breland, Wilder, and blah, 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 when I say that, when I say those type of things, right? When I say, oh, I know you still dick watch Heady One. I know. I know you still dick watch. I know you haven't gone nowhere, bitch, nigga. I know you dick watch BFTB every day like the rest of you fucking faggot UK niggas do. I know this. But anyways, let me go ahead and repeat what I just said. Let me repeat it again. Let me repeat. Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder. They told Deontay Wilder to get rid of Breland. Get rid of J. Diaz, get rid of Breland. Get rid of him. You can't box. Get somebody who will teach you how to box, who's going to train you, who's going to show you. Get rid of your yes men. He said, that's family. They're not yes men. That's family. I've been with them all this time. I'm staying with family. Now, pause there. 7-8 BFTB. Okay, 7-8 BFTB. People hit up 7-8 all the time. I know this. Oh, man, you got to get rid of BFTB out of the LDBC. Get him out of the LDBC, man. He's always cussing. He's so disrespectful. He just shits on people. I know this for a fact. I know this. Listen, I love the LDBC. I'm a fan. I love the LDBC, but I don't know if I can support the LDBC anymore if you just keep BFTB around. I'm telling you that these are facts. I know this for a fact. Constantly hitting them up. Factual statement. Ask him. Ask him. Factual statement. Oh, okay, I can't. Listen, I love the LDBC. I do. I love the LDBC, man. You guys are great, and I love you guys. But if you keep that BFTB around, I can't. I'm just going to have to. I'm just not going to. That's a factual statement. My brother is in the building. Junior, what's popping, homie? That'd be like the 7-8 then saying, well, fuck you then. BFTB's my brother. He ain't going nowhere. So if you don't want to be here, then get the fuck out of here. Nah, they don't call me Junior. They don't call me. They tell the general. They don't tell me. So that'd be like the general saying, nope, BFTB's not going nowhere. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Nigga, you'll go before he goes. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And then later on down the line, BFTB shitting on 7-8. And then everybody's like, damn, man, what the fuck? The nigga BF shitted on 7-8, man. Like, god damn, man. All right, man, I can't even, for real, man. I can't fuck with BF, man. I mean, that's my nigga and everything, but I can't fuck with him. I'ma just chill, man. It's all right, man. I'ma just chill off of him. And then the nigga that paid me to shit on 7-8, the nigga that paid me gets in some hot water. Spotlight is on that nigga. He needs the spotlight off of him. So slides BF another bag. Hey, yo, BF. Hey, look, man. Do another interview about 7-8, man, because 7-8's popping. So if BFTB does something about 7-8, god damn, I'll break the internet. I would break the internet. Million views easily. I'd break the internet. Slide BFTB a bag to do something about him. And then mysteriously, out of nowhere, none at all. The general ain't talking about me. I ain't talking about the general. It's been over a year since I played him. Everything's everything. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just do another fucking live and just start shitting on the general. Out of nowhere. But the nigga that y'all know is having issues right now, that y'all sitting here like, man, damn, does BF have anything to do with this nigga? Is BF cool with that nigga? Because this nigga over here is all kinds of shit, bro. This shit ain't making sense. And then mysteriously, all out of a fucking sudden, all of a sudden, I go in on 7-8 again. All of a sudden. And now all of the fucking heat and attention that was on the nigga that gave me the bag is now on 7-8. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck, nigga, I bet, bro, I've been peeped to play. Been peeped to play. Been peeped it. Bro, and let me just do a pause. Let me give y'all FYI, because I see some people say, yeah, y'all should do that for like views or some shit like that. 7-8 is my brother, bro. Like, I got legitimate love for 7-8. That's my brother, bro. I swear to God, I would cut my channel off before I fucking shit on the general. Swear to God, I would. On everything. I would cut my channel off and delete every fucking video I have. But if you want to slide me some, you want to slide me $1 million? Go ahead, slide me about 5. Slide BF about 5 million. I'm gonna hit the general up. I'm be like, hey yo, general, check this shit out. Nigga want to slide me 5 million and shit on you. So this is what we gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the live stream up, right? That way the nigga pay me. And as soon as the nigga pay me, we gonna split this shit $250 a piece. We gonna go 2.5 a piece. Then I'm gonna bring you on and we gonna shit on this nigga badly. I'm gonna say this video, Bftb goes at it with 7-8. There's gonna be like 7,000 motherfuckers waiting. There's gonna be like 7,000 motherfuckers waiting. You're gonna see me standing over 7-8 looking down on him all mean and shit. You're gonna see the general. I'm gonna have the general send me a picture of him looking like this. And then I'm be looking down on him and shit. I'm gonna cut it all out, crap it all up, make it look nice, put it in the graveyard shit. Niggas gonna be like, oh shit, that nigga BF. Oh shit, bro. Yo, this is about to be popping. Yo, you gonna see all the weird ass niggas crying like bitches to 7-8 to get me, tell him to kick me out the LDBC. They're gonna be all waiting. All the trolls gonna be waiting. All old media gonna be up in there. Boxing scene. Motherfucking Max Kellerman, all the niggas gonna be in there. All these weird ass boxers and shit that be watching my channel, knowing good and damn well you will not click the link because I will fucking crucify you. All the niggas gonna be watching. Then I'm sitting there and be like, yo, check this shit out. This nigga 7-8. This nigga 7-8 was talking shit, bro. So it's about to go down. Drop my music and shit. The music gonna drop. Niggas gonna be like, no, BF, don't do it. Don't do the general like that. Nah, fuck that. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. And then you're gonna see the Cashapp screen open up. You're gonna see 2.5 go to 7-8. And we're gonna sit there for an hour and a half and roast the fuck out of you. And I'm gonna put your email up and everything that you sent me, I'm gonna bring it up and we're gonna sit there and roast. Then we're gonna go on vacation, get some pussy. Then we're gonna go on vacation, chill on the yacht, and go get some pussy. We fuck around and do a live from the yacht. You're like, yo, good looking for that. Yo, General, what you do with your 2.5? Nigga, you bought a dog. Nigga, you bought a whole dog pound. Nigga, you bought a whole dog pound. Nigga, how many pits you got now? 700? Well, fuck it, we can afford it. Yo, feed them niggas gold duck meat. Feed them niggas gold duck meat, General shit. Fuck it. Bro, I would never, y'all niggas, you have lost your fucking mind, bro. Because I don't need the internet. But Mark Breland, on the other hand. Mark Breland, on the other hand. See, not all niggas is built the same. They not built the same. Motherfuckers don't have morals. Motherfuckers don't have standards. Motherfuckers see a bag and they see a come up. They see a bag and then they see a come up. Mark Breland is old as shit. Mark Breland knows he can't train forever. Mark Breland also knows Deontay Wilder is a very, very hot topic. He is the face of boxing that gets no bigger than the champ. Gets no bigger. You can sell that. I don't know what world you niggas is living on, but you can sell that to a billionaire fucking, look at the Irish hand job ass nigga, to a billionaire, one of them. What's 20 million, 10 million? What is that? It's a drop in a bucket. It's a drop in a bucket. Here's 10 million. What we need you to do is this. Tyson Fury needs to win. Figure it out. It's not like they're going to give you the whole blueprint. Well, you know, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and do this and make sure you don't check the gloves and spike the water and go ahead and tank the meat and go ahead and spin around backwards and make Deontay Wilder dizzy. You don't need to do any of that shit. You don't do none of that. Oh, hey, mobsters. Nigga, don't y'all watch Godfather? I watched that shit multiple times. Motherfuckers don't be like, yeah, well, you know, this is what we need to do. Yeah, go ahead and spike the water, put about 2.5 milliliters of epinephrine in it. You know, he'll be nice and dizzy, spin him around, you know, make sure when he punches the bag, it goes until his sweat pores and follicles and all stuff. They don't do all that shit. They just be like, Fury needs to win. Here's 10 million. Figure it out. Fury needs to win. Here's 10 million. What's 10 million? And they fuck around and won't even start with 10 million. Here's 5. Fury needs to win. Here's 5. Okay, well, what I'll do is I will throw the towel in. I'll throw the towel in. That's in my realm to do. That's in my realm to do. Now, listen, if someone else makes this man's legs weak, if someone else, you know, does something, because you can't fuck with his heart. You can't fuck with the champ's heart, which is how he got up over and over and over again. So you couldn't taint his heart, but you could damn sure taint his legs. Couldn't taint his heart. You couldn't stop him from getting up. You couldn't. Fury had to do that. But you can damn sure make it more difficult. So now that I'm tying all this together, when people mention his suit, when Deontay Wilder said, before anybody talked about any of the spike water or any of this other stuff, before anybody talked about anything, the champ said, man, I didn't have my legs. That people just put the suit shit on him. But the champ said, you know, I didn't have my legs. Put the pieces together. Put the pieces together. You don't need me to do that. All you need me to do is put the pieces in the ether. I'm giving you the pieces to the puzzle. You put them together yourself. If the champ is saying, I didn't have my legs, and then another dude threw the towel in after this man's getting up over and over and over again, getting up. The man getting up is the most destructive one-punch puncher arguably in the history of boxing. Getting up. And he just fought arguably the best pure puncher boxer in the game in Louis King Kong Ortiz and was taking bombs. And you didn't throw the towel in. You put the pieces together. I'm giving you the puzzle. I'm giving you the puzzle. You put the pieces together. If you want to say this and you want to say that, no problem. Say what you want. I'm giving you the pieces to the puzzle. Put them together. Put them together. Don't worry about me trying to put them together for you. You put them together. You have a fighter who fought Louis King Kong Ortiz. His legs did not look nowhere near what they looked like when he fought Tyson Fury in the rematch. The champ said before he knew anything about anything, he said, "Damn, I didn't have my legs." That's what the champ said. That's what the champ said. So if he didn't have his legs from before the fight, he clearly did not look the same person, which is why he consistently said, people who know me know that wasn't me. The people who know me, everybody that's watched me fight knows that was not me. He knew something was wrong. Something was off. Now, would he expect it to be a Judas? Would he expect it to be somebody in his own team? Of course he wouldn't. Because he just spent years talking about, I'm not getting rid of any of these people. This is my family. So why would you expect your family? You expect somebody outside your circle to do it. Not your family, not people that have been in your house, that have held your children, that have talked to your wife. You wouldn't expect them to do that. Shout out to Shay Girl on the Cashapp. I appreciate you, Queen. She said, cook him. I'm on the job. Devin Blocker in the Cashapp. Salute, King. Appreciate you coming through heavy. He say, just because. I appreciate you, family. Definitely appreciate you. Shout out to my homie Tank. I appreciate you, God. He say the fax machine, a.k.a. Bftb. I appreciate you, homie. Geo James, my brother, salute. I appreciate you, King. Appreciate my homie Stanley. My homie Stanley in the Cashapp. I appreciate you. I really want y'all to understand this, bro. I really want y'all to understand. I want y'all to understand. All you have to do is put the puzzle together yourself. The end pieces only fit one way. The middle pieces only fit one way. If you look at the puzzle when it's all taken apart, it looks daunting. It looks like a daunting task to put it together, but the pieces only fit one way. It may take you a long time to put the puzzle together, but the pieces only fit one way. They only fit one way. All right? One way. Man's gloves flopping around in one fight. Mark Breland don't say shit. How come Mark Breland never came out and mentioned the floppy gloves? He was a boxer. Has anybody ever heard Mark Breland say anything about the floppy gloves? I haven't. Why come? Why faux boss? Why come, boss? Why come ain't nobody never heard Mark Breland say anything about the floppy gloves? Great amateur career, Mark Breland. Great amateur career, Mark Breland. One of the best pure jabs ever, says Mark Breland. But you say nothing about the floppy gloves. Nothing. Nothing at all. The fight with Tyson Fury was over a year. It was, a matter of fact, it was a year. A year. It was last February. It was last February. The boxer trainer, Mark Breland, said nothing for a year and still hasn't. Still hasn't. But comes out and says Deontay Wilder can't beat Fury. That is what Mark Breland says. He can't beat Fury. He says Deontay Wilder doesn't have a jab. He does. Listen, Mark Breland says Deontay Wilder doesn't have a. Hold on, I need y'all to see this. I need you to see it, bro. I need you to see it. Me speaking it is doing it no justice. I need you to see it. All right, I need you to see it. Me speaking it is not doing it any fucking justice, bro. It's not doing it any justice. I need you to see what this man said. And you guys, if you have a fucking doubt in your mind, I mean any fucking doubt in your mind, after seeing what this man said, that he didn't come out right now because this fucking hand job dude is under pressure. Hold on a second. Let me get y'all right because I want to make sure y'all see every piece of this. So I'm gonna get y'all nice and right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Now, let's read this then. Let's read this. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Jonathan Tony, salute, homie. All right, now listen, y'all. I'm giving y'all the pieces to the puzzle. All right, I'm giving you the pieces to the puzzle. Mark Breland was asked about spiking of the water. His response was, so many people know me. My character speaks for itself. Spiked water? If you're looking at the tapes, someone else is giving them the water. Only foolish people come out with stuff like that because it's crazy. Pussy, just say no. Fuck is you talking about? All you're gonna do is say no. Just say no. If they're asking you, did you spike the water? Just say no. No, I didn't spike the fucking water. No. Well, no, I didn't spike the water. Eastern European boxing. Your mother's been convicted of the crime of sucking my dick with her teeth in. Tell the bitch to leave me home next time. Fuck out of here, loser. Fuck out of here, loser. Tell the bitch to leave her teeth at home. Those little black things floating around in the cup with the bitch's teeth. Yeah, that's my pubic hairs. That's my pubic hairs. Those black shits floating around. Anyways, if you're asking me, Bftb, did you spike Deontay Wilder's water? Fuck no. Is the first thing I'm going to say. Then I'm going to say, people who know me know better than that. Man, I love Deontay Wilder. I would never do that. Then I would go in and say shit like, man, it tore me apart to watch, him getting cheated like that by Tyson Fury. It tore me a fucking part. But I would never fucking spike his water for what? I want that man as strong as he can. I want him on his game when he's fighting. I would never fucking I would never put something in his, man, I know his family, I know his kids. I would never do no shit like that. That's what I would say. I wouldn't say, so many people know me. So the fuck what? And my character speaks for itself. What fucking character do you have? Nigga, just say no. Just say no. So I'm going to give you another example. A nigga robs a bank. You rob a bank. After you rob a bank, you get caught. They're not sure if you did it. But they ask you, did you rob the bank? And you're like, man, I wasn't even nowhere around that bank, man. Listen, I wasn't even nowhere around, man. Listen, my cousin Ray Ray and them, they know me, man. Like everybody knows me. That's the first thing the motherfuckers be saying. And man, people know me, man. Man, they know me. They know me. I ain't doing no shit. Man, they know me. People that know me and they know this. People that know me know this. People that know me, they know me, man. But if you didn't rob the bank, if you didn't, you would just say, no. Then they say, well, where were you at? And you can easily say, I was at Ray Ray house. Go ask him. Oh, there was this person there. Ray Ray mom was there. Go ask him. I was over there. Cut and dry. Very simple. Very simple answer. When you start saying, oh, what? Man, they know me, man. Ray Ray know me. Man, look, little Pookie and them know I would never rob no bank. Little Pookie and them. Man, little Pookie, look, little Pookie and little Ray Ray, they know I would never rob no bank. Man, little Pookie, them people that know me, they know me, man. Y'all, or then they start capping to the cops. Come on, man, y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know I ain't like that. Y'all know I ain't like that. Hear it all the time. Hear it all the time. Oh, y'all know I ain't like that. I ain't even like that, man. Y'all know I ain't like that. Y'all know what it is. Just say no. Start out there. Start out saying, hell no, I didn't do that shit. Fuck no. And then you can finish on with the rest. But if I ask you, did you spike Wilder's water? And your response is, you know, so many people know me. My character speaks for itself. Spike the water. You know, if you're looking at the tapes, somebody else was giving him the water. The fuck? Listen. Now understand this. Understand this. This part right here. This part right here. If you're looking at the tapes, someone else is giving him the water. If you're looking at the tapes, someone else is giving him the water. Now, what the fuck does that have to do with you spiking it before somebody gives it to him? What does that have to do with it? That's what you should do, you fucking idiot, to have plausible deniability. That's what you should do. You take the stack of water that you know people are going to give to Deontay Wilder. This is what they're going to do. They're giving him this stack of water. So I'm going to take this stack of water. I'm going to put it right here. I know people are using this water to give to Deontay. So when I offer Tyson Fury some, I'm going to say no. If I'm Tyson Fury and they offer me some water from that stack, I'm saying no. Give it to somebody else. And then I'll let the tape run so somebody else can take that stack of water and give it to the champ. Who do you think you're talking to, dude? Who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? What fuck? Now, you could not have responded to me that way. Okay? You could not have responded to me that way. You could not have. It would not have worked. It would not have worked at all, ever. It wouldn't have. Because my response would have been, what? If you look at the tape someone gave, I would have been like, well, what does that have to do with it being spiked before they gave it to him? So because you want me to look at who actually gave it to him? So you mean to tell me nobody could have spiked it before it was given to him? And why didn't Fury drink the same shit? Why didn't Fury drink the same thing? Yeah, why do people act like they know Mark in real life? Yeah. You don't even know this motherfucker. You don't know what he's capable of doing. You don't know what anybody is capable of doing. Yo, I'm blown. I'm blown away. I'm blown away that he was allowed to get away with this response. But this is not even the worst one. This is not even the worst one, bro. This is not the worst one. This is the beginning. Like I'm telling y'all, this is the reason why people won't do interviews with me. This is the reason why I don't be wanting to do interviews, because I love some of these people and I know I am going to be me at all times. And some of the shit I give them is not going to be what you give to somebody you love. This is why I don't do a lot of interviews and fucking shit. Like, this is why I don't do it. I was offered multiple times. I just don't, because I know me. Bro, he would not be able to get away with this. This answer would not be, you would not be able to get away with that answer. Now, before I move on, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Deontay Wilder is telling this man, why the fuck did you throw the towel in? Look at the picture. He's not laying on his back. He ain't sleep. He's not knocked out. He's asking, why did you throw the picture in? The towel. Why did you throw the towel in? What's wrong with you? Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Is that the face of a man who was done? Is that the face of a man who didn't want to continue? Is this the face of a happy person? Is this the face of a man that's like, damn, okay, I was beat. This is the face of a man who knows what God-given power he has. And he knows at any second, at any moment in this fight, I can end it. Fury's being extra aggressive. All it takes is one punch from this right. He's done. Walk into it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Mark Breland on Wilder's glove situation. I doubt it very much. He's not going to beat Fury regardless. Either Jay Diaz is blind but to be honest, that's how much he knows about boxing. Hell, he probably could have put a cast in and he wouldn't have known. Then why weren't you checking the gloves, Mark Breland? Why weren't you checking the gloves, Mark Breland? This jet. Now, I say to you guys again. If Mark Breland, so this guy says, wasn't Breland repping Wilder's hands at the time. So then why didn't Breland tell Jay Diaz what to look for? Alan Skill Why didn't Mark Breland tell Jay Diaz what to look for? I get it. You motherfuckers want to come in here and start capping for this nigga. You want to come in here and try to find every fucking excuse in the motherfucking world. Why didn't Mark Breland, who has been working with Jay Diaz for a decade, why didn't he tell him what to look for? You did not make the case better for Mark Breland. If Mark Breland is wrapping Deontay Wilder's hands and knows what to look for, this statement says that Mark Breland knows what to look for. That's what this statement says. So if Mark Breland is wrapping Deontay Wilder's hand, he's got plausible deniability that he wasn't there to see it. He's got plausible deniability. Again, just like he had it for the water, he's got it again that he wasn't there to see it. It's called plausible deniability. Let me read this again for y'all. Let me read it again. Let me read it again for you. Mark Breland on Wilder's glove allegations. I doubt it very much. Pause. You are a former champion. You have an extremely great amateur career. Your professional career was damn good. So you fought fighters with floppy gloves like that before, is what you're telling me. You're a fucking liar. You are a motherfucking liar. You're a liar. You are a liar. All right? This is what you are, a liar. You're not going to tell me that you are a two-time welterweight champion. You got all this fucking professional career. You got all this boxing knowledge, this boxing insight. You have all of this. And yet, you can't see gloves flopping around like a hamburger helper hat in the first fight. You say nothing about it. And then when it comes to the second fight, you say, I doubt it very much. And then after giving the doubt, you go on to say he's not going to beat Fury regardless. We got to break this down because this is coming into pieces. We got to break this down. If you're saying, I doubt it, I mean, Wilder's glove situation, you doubt it very much. So then what you're saying is you've seen it before. You've seen it before because that's the question I would have asked. If you doubt Fury's glove situation, then can you give me another fight where you're seeing someone's gloves flopping around like that before? Because when you say that, they say, oh, well, you know, Muhammad Ali, you know. Okay, well, Muhammad Ali's gloves are not the same gloves as the gloves are in this era. They're not the same gloves. They're not the same gloves. Muhammad Ali's gloves that he wore are not designed the exact same as the gloves of today. Muhammad Ali's glove that he wore, the thumb was not connected. So when he punches, he can punch with the thumb out because the thumbs were not connected. They're not the same gloves. The gloves of now have the thumb connected to protect the thumb and the fighter's eyes. So Mark Breland, I ask you again, in the modern era, where the gloves are different the way they are now, who have you ever watched where they fought and their gloves was flopping around like it looked like his hand was in the wrist? I guarantee you he would have no answer. That's the reason why these niggas do not come here. That's why they don't come here. That is the reason why they do not come to speak to me. Because the outcome is going to be a bad one. It's going to be a bad one. That's Wilder glove. Now, when he says, I doubt it very much, Because if you doubt it, then that means you saw something similar in the modern era with the modern gloves. That's number one. Now, I'm going to come back to this I doubt it very much point. I'm going to come back to that. He goes on to say he's not going to beat Fury regardless. He's not going to beat Fury regardless. Aren't you Deontay Wilder's trainer? Weren't you Deontay Wilder's trainer? So for this full fucking year, you know, the full time where they fought in 2018 and Tyson Fury ducked Deontay Wilder and waited a full year to fight him again. And that full time, in your mind, you said you're thinking that he's not going to beat Fury. You couldn't come up with a game plan for him to win, and you are getting paid to do it. And then you niggas run to me and say justice for Mark Breland? Facts, Queen Pink. But the offers that I got was not necessarily from boxers. It was from people who wanted me to interview boxers. Boxers themselves know better. So I want to break this down for y'all. Mark Breland, for a year, from the first Tyson Fury fight to the second Tyson Fury fight, Mark Breland had in his mind, all right, he had in his mind that Deontay Wilder could not beat Tyson Fury. He had that in his mind. So why wasn't Mark Breland studying tape of Tyson Fury? Why wasn't Mark Breland, who was getting paid to do so, devising a plan for Deontay Wilder to beat Tyson Fury? Why wasn't he? If you put it in your mind, if this is what you're saying, he's not going to beat Fury regardless, why weren't you trying to come up with a plan? Why weren't you trying to come up with a plan for victory? You're getting paid to do that. This man is calling you family. He's put a roof over your head and food in your mouth for years. He brought you along when he could have kicked you to the curb years ago. He's paying you to put him in positions of success. In your mind, you're like, oh, well, he's not going to beat Fury regardless. And you do nothing to change that result. And you're getting paid to do so. And then niggas come to me talking about, oh, well, you know, well, JDs need to be fired too. Show me where J. Diaz did any of this shit. Show me. Show me where J. Diaz did any of this. My nigga Tay in the building. What up, Tay? He say pickle nose head ass. Yo, my nigga Tay got a big ass dog. He got a big ass light skinned dog with a perm and shit. That nigga dog got a perm, bro. This nigga got a light skinned dog, bro. A big ass dog with a perm. Nigga dog can't sit on the couch, bro. You gotta he need them spritz. Man, if you don't sit down somewhere, my nigga. So I was getting on you yesterday. That's my nigga, man. I love Tay, bro. That's my homie. See, yeah, bro. It be niggas like that, bro. It be niggas like Tay that be let y'all niggas know, bro. It be niggas like that. Niggas with good hearts and shit. I'm glad I don't got one. I got a good heart for motherfuckers that got a good heart towards me. If you got a good heart towards me, then I got a good heart towards you. If you don't got a good heart towards me, I was not blessed and cursed with a good heart towards people who don't have a good heart towards me. I wasn't blessed and cursed with that, so I'm very appreciative of it. I'm very appreciative that I don't have a good heart like the champ. You know what I'm saying? I really am, because that shit gets you played. Look at what Mark Breland said, bro. Look at what he said. Look at what Mark Breland said, y'all. He's not going to beat Fury regardless. Mark Breland, the trainer of Deontay Wilder, saying you're not going to beat Fury regardless. Wow. Wow. Spencer Fury and Daniel best friends. He was the best man in the wedding, and Spencer's daughter is Daniel's goddaughter. Wow. Wow, bro. Wow. 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 Wow, bro. This, bro, if y'all don't see the pieces to the puzzle, if y'all don't see the pieces to this puzzle, man, you don't want to. You don't want to see the pieces. But let's finish breaking this down. Let's finish breaking this down. Mark Breland says, either Jake, now check this now. Check the wordplay. When they talk about the glove allegations, I doubt it very much. He's not going to beat Fury regardless. Either JD's is blind or, but to be honest, that's how much he knows about boxing. Hell, he probably could have put a cast in his gloves, is what he's saying, a cast in, and he wouldn't have known. So what you're saying is something was in there. And Jay Diaz wouldn't have known if it was or wasn't. But you did. You would know. But you purposely made sure that you were wrapping the hand wraps of Deontay Wilder so you have plausible deniability so you weren't in there to see it. Deontay, I'm going to wrap your gloves today and we'll let JD's go over to look and see the hand wraps. So what'll happen is I have plausible deniability. I know, listen, I'm paid however I'm paid to make sure the champ loses. I got to make sure I do everything I can to put myself around the champ in a way that makes me look innocent. So if I spike his water, I'm not giving him the water. If Fury's hand wraps are fucked up, I'm not going over there to see it so that I can see, so that I can say, so people won't question me because I was a former champion and a former boxer. I should know that. So I'm not going. JD's, you go. JD's, you go. Deontay Wilder wants water. Somebody else, give him the water. Now, I may or may not have spiked it, but I'm not going to give him the water. That way, when someone asks me, I can say, well, look at the camera. Did I give him that water? I didn't even give it to him. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. I didn't give him that water. Instead of just saying, no, I didn't spike him, you say, look at the camera. I didn't give him the water bottle. Okay, was the fucking water spiked? Was it spiked? Instead of answering yes or no, you say, well, look at the camera. Well, if you watch the camera, you see I didn't even give him the water bottle. Watch the camera. Is it spiked or not? Fuck who gave it to him. Is it spiked or not? Again, now I'm going to show you this. Let me show you his answer, his response. If you're looking at the tapes, someone else is giving him the water. Why would you say that if it wasn't spiked? Does anybody want to answer the question? Does anybody want to answer the question? What you're not doing is you're not moving the goalposts. You're not deflecting anything. You're not telling me about what else he said. I'm not trying to hear shit. I asked a legitimate question. A legitimate question. This man said, if you're looking at the tapes, someone else is giving him the water. Why would that be your response if the water wasn't spiked? And Tay says, actually, Mark was the only one who gave him anything in the locker room. And Tay would know because Tay was there. So I say again, he says, actually, Mark was the only one who gave him anything in the locker room. So I will ask y'all this question again. I will ask y'all this again. When asked about being spiked, how is your response? Oh, I didn't have nothing to do with it. If you look at the tapes, someone else is giving them the water. Go look at the tapes. I didn't give them the water. I didn't have nothing to do with it. So it was spiked, but you just didn't give them the water on tape. So on camera, you didn't give them the water. So you're admitting that it was spiked, but you're saying I didn't give them the water. I didn't give them the spiked water. Someone else did. It wasn't me. Bro, all you gotta do is let a liar talk. All right? If you let a liar talk, they will talk themselves right into this shitstorm. Just let a liar talk. Let them talk, because they will consistently think that the more they talk, they're talking themselves out of something. The more they talk, they will consistently think they are talking themselves out of something, when the reality is they're talking themselves into it. They're showing and proving that they were a part of something. Whatever that something is, they were a part of it. So for over a year, you are the trainer of Deontay Wilder over a year. And you, in your mind, are saying Deontay Wilder can't beat him, period. That's what you're saying. He can't beat him. For over a year, you've done nothing to change your thought process. Nothing. Nothing. In your mind, Deontay Wilder couldn't beat Fury regardless. That's what you said. Let me say this again. Let me say it one more time. Mark Breland, for over a year, in your mind, you said Deontay Wilder could not beat Tyson Fury, period. That's in your mind for over a year. And for over a year, you did nothing to change that thought process. Nothing. You are a fucking a former champion. You are a great amateur career and pedigree and boxing background, blah, blah, blah. Your boxing IQ, your boxing brain told you that nothing you do will change the outcome of what you believe in your head. Then quit. Then you should have fucking quit. You should have quit. You were no good to the champ. None. You were a spoiled, rotten apple in a fucking bushel of good apples. You should have quit. But you didn't, because you were leeching off the money the champ was giving you and the prestige and the notoriety. If you felt in your heart that Fury was going to beat him regardless, then you should have quit, or you should have suggested that he bring on a different trainer, because you can't help him. The audacity the audacity to have in your mind that the guy who is paying you to get him right to beat all comers, you have it in your mind that no matter what you do, that your skill set, your boxing brain is so limited that Deontay, no matter what you do to the champ, Deontay is going to lose to him. But you stayed on anyway for the bag. You stayed on anyway for the bag. You stayed. In your mind saying this shit. He's not going to beat Fury regardless. You got that in your mind. And you stayed anyway for the check. And did nothing to change the scenario of what you had in your mind. And then you waited until fucking this can job nigga is on some super stress. And then you came out with this shit. You could have said this a year ago. They fought in February. It's February a year later. And you come out with this fucking interview. You come out with this interview a year later after the fight already happened. Yes, Brothers UK, he said this and a lot more. He said this and a lot more. For no reason. Bro, there is no reason for this man to do this interview. None. The only reason for Mark Breland to come out right now and do this interview speaking about Deontay Wilder, the only reason is to take the heat off of this killer hand job nigga. That's the only reason. Because Shanna Handjob is under stress right now. So let's go ahead and talk about the face of boxing. Let's move the needle from Shanna Handjob to Deontay Wilder. That's the only reason to do this interview. This is the man saying he's not going to beat Fury regardless. Is the same man that threw the fucking towel in. Let me say it again. Let me say it again for y'all. The man who for over a year had in his mind that Deontay Wilder is not going to beat Fury regardless is the same man who threw the towel in. Yeah, of course Deontay Wilder wasn't going to beat Fury regardless because you stopped the fight. You didn't give him an opportunity to prove if he could or couldn't. You stopped it. What do we need to see? What more? And there's more to this. There's more to this. But what more do we need to see? What more? Bro, if I'm in charge of the race and I'm betting on this horse to win and I can shoot the other horses, what the fuck do you think I'm going to do to win this bag? What do you think? This is common sense, y'all. This is common sense, okay? This is not rocket scientists. My nigga, I'm not building a spaceship to take you to Mars. This is common sense. All right? Common sense. I'm not taking you to Mars. But if I'm in control of winning my bag, whatever my bag is, I have a horse in the race. They fire it off. Bow. The horses are running. I'm in control of getting my bag. I'm in control of the victory. then I'm the dumbest nigga in the world for not keeping the control and controlling my victory. Let it sink in. Let that sink in. I'm just giving y'all the pieces. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is giving y'all the pieces. You put it together how you want. These are the pieces because this is the shit that niggas won't look at. Because what they want to do is they hate Deontay Wilder so much for no reason whatsoever that all they see is Mark Breland shitting on him, and then they're like, "I see, I told you, I told you he was a bum. I told you he was garbage. He's trash. I told you, I told you he's a big Dawson. That's all you see." Bftb is an analytical thinker. I am an analytical thinker, very much so. Nothing gets past me. Does not get past me, I promise you. I may not say anything about it, but it does not get past me. It does not get past me. If he's paid, let's go back to the beginning of my conversation. If Mark Breland, now again, I told y'all I don't have facts that says this is the smoking gun. I don't have that. All the other facts I'm giving you, I'm just giving you the build up to the piece, to the puzzle for you to make it easy to put it together. I'm putting all the pieces in line, all the end pieces. I'm putting them next to each other. Every piece in the middle, I'm putting it right next to each other. The only thing you got to do is squeeze it together. Just squeeze it together. If you squeeze it together, the puzzle's complete. I'm lining up every fucking piece, every end piece, all the way around, all the middle pieces. This is where it goes. It goes like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. You can see it from looking down. All you have to do is take the puzzle pieces and fucking connect them. That's all you got to do. I'm doing the hard work for you. If Mark Breland, which I believe was paid to ensure a Fury victory, I believe this in my heart that someone said Fury needs to win. How much money you need to make it happen? The man gave a number, whatever it is. They obliged. I believe he had something to do with spiking that water. I believe that. Do I know it? No, I don't. But I believe it. And he made sure that the water was spiked. He made sure that the water was right there for the champ to drink. That's going to be the only water he gets, is the water that was spiked. And then he made sure that he didn't give it to him. Made sure of it. Made sure that I gave all the pieces for everything that happened right there. Here it is. It's right there. I got access to this to make this happen. I got access to this. I'm spiking this. I'm putting it here. Hence the reason why Fury was offered water from the front and he didn't know where the water came from and said, no, I'm good. Hence the reason. So the champ's drinking the water that was given to him, that was brought there for him. Champ's drinking the water. Champ's legs is gone. He's just not feeling it. Clearly not feeling it. You can see when he was in the ring, even before, bro, after round one, a round that he won, I'm looking at the man walk to the corner. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with the champ, bro? Like he's like just off. Like, what's wrong? He looked like he's like sleepy. Like, come on, champ, wake up, champ. That's what I'm like, wake up, like shit. Like you just like off. Whatever. So let's keep going. Mark Breland asked if Deontay Wilder has a jab. Mark Breland says no. Deontay Wilder does not have a jab. Are you fucking kidding me? Deontay Wilder has arguably the best jab in all of boxing. That's a debate between his, Charlo's, and Errol's. And you can put Bud in there too. There's your debate. What are you talking about, Deontay? Deontay Wilder has no jab? Are you fucking kidding me? He used the jab one time in that fight with Stavern. That was it. He don't jump rope. He don't hit the speed bag. He don't hit the heavy bag. What do you mean he don't hit the heavy bag? You came out and said the reason why you had to go to the fucking hospital because you was holding the heavy bag and Deontay Wilder punched it and you dislocated your shoulder. Now all of a sudden he don't hit the speed bag? The heavy bag? He don't jump rope? I've seen him jumping rope. What are you talking about? I've seen him jump a rope. What do you mean he don't jump rope? I can pull up a video right now of Deontay Wilder jumping rope. What do you mean he don't jump rope? Well, what am I missing here? He don't jump rope. I've seen him jumping rope. He don't hit the speed bag. I've seen him hit the speed bag. He don't hit the heavy bag. You said he hits the heavy bag and dislocated your shoulder. You said this. All of these things are on video. It's on video of him jumping rope. It's on video of him hitting the speed bag. It's on video of him hitting the heavy bag. Why are you bringing this up? And then saying the man has no jab? Wow. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Mark Breland, the reason why we said Deontay Wilder's jab is so good and have been saying it for years was because of your jab and you're fucking training him. What do you mean he don't have the jab? What do you mean he don't have a jab? Does Deontay Wilder have a jab? The man says no. He says no, y'all. No. The man says no. No. Rashawn Hudson, get off my dick. Goodbye. Fuck out of here. Goodbye. Another weird nigga trying to fact check. Goodbye. Fuck out of here, loser. Oh no, it wasn't this. Fuck you. Very much. With all my heart. Goodbye, nigga. MB Boxing Official. Facts. All facts. All facts. The XO and the RO. Facts. All Mark had to do was shut up. All he had to do was shut up, bro. That's it. All he had to do was shut up. This video, this interview he did was unnecessary. It was unnecessary, bro. There was no reason for this. None. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this man to be coming out here shitting on the champ, but there's no reason for this. Does Deontay Wilder have a jab? The man says no. The man says no, bro. He says no. No, he says. He don't jump rope. It's on video. He don't hit the speed bag. It's on video. He don't hit the heavy bag. It's on video. Wow, bro. Just wow, bro. Just wow. Wow. And this right here did it for me. This wrapped it all up. Mark Breland on split with Wilder. Part of boxing, I guess. His career is done now. So I'm done and he's done. Wow. 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 A fighter with one loss who has been fighting the exact same amount of time as Tyson Fury. They've been fighting the same amount of time. They've been fighting the same length of time. Deontay Wilder has one loss, and he was cheated in that one loss. And this man, who was a part of all of that, says his career is done now. So I'm done, and he's done. One thing you all say is he's got a lot of power, and that's all. Only got power, and we'll see how far that takes him. That's all I'm going to say. He had 10 title defenses. He tied Ali. He passed Mike Tyson. He has the highest knockout ratio in boxing. He is 1-1 with Fury. I'm absolutely blown. I'm absolutely blown away. Absolutely blown away. Absolutely. I'm not surprised, but I am surprised. I'm not, but I am. You know what I'm saying? Because you would think Deontay with pin hardware in hand cannot use traditional heavy bag work or bilateral short stroke, but other manners exist. No impact, but he is being failed. What the fuck are you talking about? Deontay, listen, let me explain how dumb this statement is. Got drama allergy says Deontay with hardware pin in hand cannot use traditional heavy bag for bilateral short stroke, but other manners exist. No impact, but he's being failed. If it's no impact, then how the fuck can he punch somebody? Because punching somebody is impact. Punching somebody is so what you're saying is Deontay Wilder should not train how he fights and then wait till the fight to punch somebody hard. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Especially when I've watched the man on video punching a heavy bag. I've watched the man on video punching a heavy bag. That was the dumbest fucking statement I've ever seen. Deontay Wilder with pin hardware in his hand. So if he's got pin hardware in his hand and he's punching people in their fucking head with pin hardware in his hand and gloves on, how can he do that but not punch a heavy bag? Yo, the dumb shit you niggas say is weird as fuck, bro. The dumb shit you niggas say is weird as a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, he can't use the heavy bag, but he's a boxer. He's a professional boxer who relies on knocking motherfuckers out badly. But yet, he can't punch a heavy bag. Got you. All right, got you. Yeah, you make sense. So I can punch a person in the face. I can punch them in their fucking forehead, which is the hardest part of a human being's body. I can punch you in your forehead, but I can't punch a heavy bag. Got you. Makes sense. We're on the same page, bud. Got you. These are facts, Jason Messa. These are facts. These are facts. He was interviewed before the Wilder Fury 2 fight, and all he was doing was talking about how great Wilder is and how ready he is and blah, blah, blah. And, and he's going to win this fight and I see it by knockout and blah, blah, blah and yada, yada, yada and all this other shit until after the fight. And now all of a sudden, Deontay was never going to win. Got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, you make sense. Yeah, you make sense. I got you. Definitely got you. Tim Jornet, what's up, homie? Yeah, you got hit by collateral damage, homie. Tim Jornet, you good people. But anyways, I just wanted to leave y'all with this. I wanted to leave y'all with that. I gave you, Wizbox, what up? I gave you all the pieces of the puzzle. I gave you every one. I gave you every piece of the puzzle. I lined everything up for you. I lined it all up. If you're looking down at the puzzle, all right, if you're looking down on the floor at how BFTB put all the pieces together. Now I didn't connect the dot. I didn't connect the puzzle. I just lined them all up. I lined up every piece exactly where it needs to go. If you're looking down, then you can look down there and see that the one thing that connects everything in every direction to Deontay Wilder is Mark Breland. That is the one thing that connects everything from the outside. Whether it's training, Mark Breland. Water, Mark Breland. Anything that you want, it's all back tie. Hand wraps, Mark Breland. It all goes back to him. Now, am I saying he did it? My opinion, fuck yes. Do I have a smoking gun? Nope, I don't. But I laid out the whole puzzle for you. Put it together yourself. If Tyson Fury was always going to beat Deontay Wilder, according to Mark Breland, then whose job was it to change that outcome? Mark Breland. It was Mark Breland's job to change that outcome. Mark Breland said Tyson Fury was always going to beat him. Wilder was never going to beat Breland, never going to beat Fury. It was Mark Breland's job to change that outcome. What did he do? If the water was spiked, if the water was not spiked, why didn't Mark Breland say no? Why did he have a long, drawn-out thing to beat all around the fucking bush, but never just say no? Why didn't Mark Breland say, no, the water wasn't spiked? Why did Mark Breland say, if you look at the camera, you can see I didn't even give him the water? So you didn't say the water was not spiked, but what you did say is you didn't give it to Wilder. So you're leaving it open for the water to be spiked. You're leaving that open, but you're just saying you didn't give Wilder the water. So if it was spiked, you didn't have nothing to do with it. So you're not disagreeing that it was spiked or not. But that's you. That's you. That's you. This is just fucking pitiful, bro. And then last but not least, no, this ain't even last. The gloves. If you're saying Jay Diaz wouldn't know what to look for, all right, you're saying Jay Diaz wouldn't know what to look for if the gloves were tampered with, but you would. But so why didn't you go? If Jay Diaz wouldn't know what to look for with the gloves, if he wouldn't know if there was a cinder block in there, why didn't you let Jay Diaz wrap Wilder's hand, and why didn't you go watch Fury's gloves being wrapped? Because you said Jay Diaz didn't know. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know what to look for. But you would. So why didn't you go? Why didn't you tell the champ, hey, champ, listen, man, I love Jay Diaz, but I think I need to go watch these gloves wrap. I'm going to let Jay Diaz wrap your hands. I think I need to go watch these gloves get wrapped. Why didn't you go? You knew he wouldn't know what to look for, and yet you sent them anyway. plausible deniability. And then last but not least, this fight has been over with for a year. They fought in February. Why, oh, why are you doing an interview saying all of this now? Right now. Why? Why? Why right now? Why is right now the time for you to come out and about and speak your piece about how Wilder's all fucked up and Wilder's this and Wilder's that and Wilder's career is done and blah, blah, blah. Regurgitating what trolls say. Regurgitating what trolls say. Now, again, I don't have a smoking gun that says, Mark Breland, you did it. Right? You're coming out now when this Shanahan job, dude, is all under pressure. All of a sudden, now you're coming out right now. So again, I don't have the smoking gun, but I laid the puzzle out for everybody here. And everything I gave you is facts. Everything. Everything. And the reason why I'm saying I don't know for a fact if Mark Breland is the guy, because I don't know that for a fact. So I'm giving y'all my opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. But all four of these things that I said are facts. All four of them. Everything I gave you, how I laid the puzzle out, how I laid it out for you is facts. It all points back to Mark Breland. All of it. All of it. He is the connection to all four of these things. He is the connection to all four. Am I saying he did it? Nope, I ain't saying that. I'm saying it looks like it. It looks like he did it. 1000% looks like he did it. It makes no sense for the last thing. This was the last straw. Coming out to do this interview right now was the last straw for me. Now, I laid this puzzle out for you. Put it together how you want. Bftb. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.